in just a minute. So here we go. Hello and welcome. My name is William and this is Found in Japan, and today it is a rainy day in March, and it's pretty cold today. It's 9 degrees Celsius, so I have a feeling that when this rain continues it'll warm up a lot and the cherry blossoms will be going nuts. In today's live stream I got a couple of guests already here. I've got George Lopez, friend of the channel, and Tokyo Paul 360. Tokyo Paul does videos around Japan. He recently came to Tokyo, from Tokyo to Osaka, and we did a little collab and it was pretty fun with some other people. Today, first things first, I'm going to talk about the future of the channel and then a little bit of what I have for lunch. So one of the things I have coming up is I have a bunch of shorts of different drinks and weird stuff that I haven't done yet. Things like this baked cheesecake drink. We'll do this today. This is a little secret hint for what will come later. But some weird seasonal drinks that are only present in Japan. Also, I have a bunch of sweets videos coming out about ice creams or other stuff. So that'll be in the shorts feed. So look for that if you like those kind of shorts and just little things that are found in Japan. I made a video about Hinamatsuri, or the doll festival, and that was actually on March 3rd, and it's like March 21st or 22nd right now, and I will try to put that all together and have it out very soon. About a week or two ago, I got a day off and I went with another YouTuber and friend of the channel. His name is A Little Bit of Japan. He also lives in Kansai, and we visited the Domyoji Shrine Temple, and they have a whole bunch of plum blossoms, and I'm going to go over the history of that area. We did a live stream on his account, so if you want to check out the live stream, you can do that, and you can see me almost drop my $2,000 phone on top of a $200 gimbal from a $5 selfie stick. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Something else I've come up when I can get the time, if we can get more people, is this is the box of Kit Kats. I've got rum raisin, chocolate banana, peach, ice cream, hojicha, melon, Halloween apple. I think I have 13 different Kit Kat flavors all together, and what I want to do is like rent a room where I can sit down and try each of them, but I may just have to do like this and set them up and try them all one at a time, because I don't know how many more of these I can buy and my wife not get upset with me. But so today I have for lunch two things that I got at the supermarket, and one of them is this, which is Saba Sushi. It also has a rolled Saba Sushi and Inorizushi. And Saba Sushi is a type of like it's technically pickled sushi because of that, but Saba means Spanish mackerel, and it's covered in a light film of seaweed, and I like it. It's very tart. The rice is usually compacted a lot and it's kind of squishy. This one has a leaf on the outside. I believe it's like a spinach leaf or something like that. And Inorizushi is sushi that is pushed inside a like envelope of fried tofu, and I really like this one. I'll have to get you some images. I really like the colors of all of these. This costs 398 yen, or about $4. It's pretty popular. I like Saba Sushi is maybe my favorite. The Spanish mackerel sushi, more so than tuna or salmon, but I really like that. To go on the side, I also have some veg, because you can't just have just rice. So in here is a bunch of different vegetable stuff, and we'll go over that toward the end. And like I said, I also have some sweets to finish off, because you can't ever have lunch without something sweet to finish it off. But so first things first is let's open up the sushi and see. So all this is fresh, nothing on sale. I'll try to get a good picture of it. Oh, the smell of rice vinegar. Maybe you can see it better. Here we have the sushi that's been wrapped in a leaf, the saba that's on top, and then we have the Inorizushi. And on the side, try not to spill. Ooh. And I spilled some. There's like a mix of a whole bunch of vegetables. So this bright orange thing, of course, is a carrot and a shiitake mushroom. This is kabocha, or a type of pumpkin that has been slow broiled. Konjac, which is a tuber root that has been mashed and cooked. Tofu, some sprouts. This is daikon, carrot, and tofu that have been cooked together. They have like a egg mash with tofu and some, I think this is komatsuna or maybe spinach, but it's seasoned with some white sesame and it's been boiled together. So George just said he always puts Kit Kats in the freezer. I used to do that, but I have like very sensitive teeth to cold and a very sensitive mouth to hot. So I like everything neutral flavor. If you're watching this on the replay, do you like food hot? Do you like food like room temperature normal, or do you like it cold? I'd be interested to see what you think. This sushi doesn't really need it, but I have it just in case. This is the Kikkoman Nama shoyu. This is my favorite one. It comes in like a squirt bottle, so it doesn't spill. You actually have to like squeeze the top. And sorry, it's a little dirty, but we really like this purple one. They have a lot of different kinds, but this purple one is by far my favorite. So, so first things first, gotta say hi to Owlie. Owls are my favorite animals. I love them a lot. And these are my owl chopsticks. They've made some appearances in things like the video where I ate the 2,000 kilocalorie yakisoba. But yeah, that was too much. But I'll be using these today. And these are my like everyday go-to chopsticks. So first things first is the Inorizushi. And if you can see inside there, there's sushi and some black or roasted goma, sesame. Oh, Limmy from Japan. Hello. Everybody please say hello to Limmy. Limmy is a YouTuber from all over Japan, does a lot of live streams and is part of the Snack Sisters or trio, and they had an awesome live / surprise live the other day. So first thing first is the Inorizushi. Oh, the tofu is very thin. It is really just like a pillow or makura for the rice, and it is very tasty. It's quite sweet. Oishii. It tastes very, very good with the pickled rice. Next, I'm going to try the one that's been wrapped in a leaf. And if you can see, it's very green. Sorry, my autofocus doesn't work without putting a white reticle on my face, so I've got to figure out how to fix that. But it looks like there's a little piece of egg in there with the saba. Limmy, what is your favorite sushi? Anybody in the chat, but I was just talking, Limmy, that my favorite sushi is Saba Sushi. What is your favorite? Technically, my favorite is Kaki no Hazushi. So that's a type of Saba Sushi that's been wrapped in a persimmon leaf, I believe. But give it a little squirt. And next, we will do the one wrapped in the leaf. Oh. Really good. I probably should have had prepared some tea. Actually, I will be right back. Don't look at my background too much. So I've got my hojicha. I've got several kids, so this is one of like 3 tea containers that we make every day. Usually I drink rooibos, but it is all gone. I have the same problem as you, but it doesn't stop me. Well, good for you, George, because in Japan, I'm what's called nekojita, which means I can't stand anything hot. I don't really like hot anything. My mouth is very sensitive, but my teeth are what are sensitive to cold, so I tend to not have that. But hojicha. All right, so now for the main sushi, which is the Saba Sushi, and I'm actually going to go in without any shoyu or soy sauce. I don't know if you can see it. There's a thin film on top, but it is so good. Mm. Oh yeah. Limmy, how is your day going? We already asked everybody else in the chat. So on to the vegetable thing. Well, maybe Limmy's listening. First is the daikon, which is the white Japanese or Asian radish that has been slow boiled with what looks like some mushrooms and tofu. Forget what this is called. I'm sure someone in the chat could tell me, but it's got a really nice texture to it. The daikon got a little chewy sound. It's not completely mush. Like I said before, this is kabocha, which means pumpkin. This is specifically a Asian pumpkin. They have green on the outside and they're bright orange on the inside. This has been slow boiled in a dashi or broth, probably made from fish broth, like bonito or katsuobushi. Really soft, really smooth. I actually made this at my house the other day, and I used half a pumpkin, and it was all gone. My kids and my family, we ate all of it in one meal. One lowly green bean. George just said in the chat that the California roll is his favorite. I don't think I've found any restaurant that serves a California roll here. Um, I might have to look online. There might be a place. That might be an interesting video to eat a California roll in Japan. But yeah. So can you guess what this is, George? Do you know? I'll wait for a minute to see if you can guess in the chat. I have a feeling that, well, I know Limmy knows, but maybe Paul knows. I'm sure Paul knows, but we got a little egg mash with some tofu and green peas. The green peas have a really nice texture. This is the white sesame with greens. Oh wow, let me just say it's snowing in Tokyo, which I guess it is quite cold in Osaka, so it could be cold there. So I hope you're staying safe. I'll have to check later for all the videos and stuff on Twitter and Instagram. So this is the cognac. It comes from, like I said, a tuber, and it has been mashed and then reconstituted. Side note, for me, cognac tastes great, but the packaging that they put it in, it smells horrible. It has to be suspended in like a water so that it doesn't spoil. But if you can see, it's kind of jelly. So like this is in a lot of winter dishes, but at my house I've had cognac steak before. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like a vegetable gummy. So this is called Takenokonoko, or this is a bamboo baby shoot, and it's been cooked. But yes, this is the shoot from bamboo as it exits the ground. It just barely comes out of the top, and you dig it out of the ground, and then the core can be cooked, and it tastes delicious, and it has a very nice crunch, almost like a pickle. But I really like this a lot, and I guess it should be soon that it's time to go and collect new ones. So I'll keep an eye out for that, and maybe we can do a live stream or a video of going to get that, because I live in the country. Carrot. George, I don't think he's gonna pass out from eating a popsicle, but who knows? Some mushroom. Well, I almost forgot to start eating. You say itadakimasu, but I did forget. So we will not forget at the end. It says the current weather is 7 degrees in Osaka, which would explain why it was so cold a minute ago when I went to the grocery store. Lemmy, do you have any more lives planned out with a bunch of people like last week? I don't actually think Lemmy's from last week was planned out. It just kind of happened that way. Back to the sushi. So stir-fried green beans with walnut, oyster sauce, and tofu. So good. I will have to try that, George. I love cooking, and I cook a lot, and I like to learn about cooking. So I've never seen walnut oyster sauce, but I'll look and see. Maybe I can find that. Show you. Just as a little heads up, I think I have 2 more days of the Instagram hiragana a day set, and then the whole Japanese phonetic alphabet or hiragana should be done. So if you haven't seen that yet, you might want to check that out on Instagram or Twitter, where I'm uploading daily. Excuse me. And I'm thinking that soon I'm going to start doing the kanji as they progress, because for one, it's nice to have it out there and content, and for two, it's good for me to study. So I might start at the first grade and work my way up with a kanji a day. And I believe there's 88 of them, so that should get us through the next month or two if I just do that one. But horns up, can't stay, but wanted to drop in when I saw your last stream. My lunch was pasta with raw cream sauce, but my amazing cook wife is out right now. So I hope that she could enjoy her time out and that you enjoyed your pasta. Uh, I'm enjoying my Saba special, but I really need to remember to bite that some. Ooh. I'm still kind of disappointed that I could not get StreamYard to work today. I was really hoping that it would be going, but it did not. It also looks like the quality might be down if I use StreamYard because I'm not a paying customer. So, again, this is Inorizushi, so the pillowcase sushi. Hello, Johnny. Good to see you. Yes, today's lunch, Saba Sushi, Spanish mackerel, or a soured Spanish mackerel. What I just ate is sushi that is wrapped in a tofu case called Inorizushi, and it's really, really delicious. Very, very sweet. It's kind of maybe even be the kitsune udon, the sweet fried tofu that's put on top of some udon. So Khan said Saba Sushi might be the first sushi he ever ate, and really likes it to this day. So awesome, because it is my favorite. I know you can't say, but thank you, Khan, for stopping by. It really means a lot to me that you could just stop in and have a kind word. Ja'ani, also, thank you for being here. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell it, but you can. This rice is kind of smashed together. It doesn't look like the sushi because it's actually a bit more wet, and when they roll it, it's pushed really tight. This is very similar to the ancient way of making sushi, and there's actually a sushi. I don't know if Limmy or maybe Khan has had it. I don't know, but there is a sushi where I think it's called funazushi, or what is it? Anyways, it's actually the old way that they used to put the fish with the vinegar in a leaf and wrap it, and it actually like rots, and it has a very strong smell. Uh, it's the texture is like squishy. It's not my favorite. I can definitely eat it, but I don't want to. But yeah, this is where it's at. Nodoguro is life. Hello, Nomadic Gaijin. Uh, Good to see. Oh, oyster sauce and walnuts. Nomadic Gaijin is also a streamer. He does Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and YouTube. Pretty sure it's Facebook. He recently did a video a couple days ago for some previous footage, but check him out. He's doing some awesome stuff. The last bite of lunchtime. For those who are just joining, in just a minute, it's going to be sweets time. I already mentioned earlier in the video, I will be making a video soon of 13 different flavors of Kit Kats that I have from, I think this is pistachio, cheesecake, strawberry shortcake, white peach, custard, Halloween apple, melon, Darlington tea, rum raisin, and chocolate banana. So if you're checking this out later, please look on the channel. Hopefully soon I will have a day to put that together and have it out on YouTube. Oh, Ario is in the house. Hello and good to see you. That concludes the healthy part of today's lunch. Let me get hojichan, roasted barley tea. Today for sweets time, this is my favorite chocolate bar in Japan, and hopefully the text is correct. I'm gonna check on my stream here, but this is, yeah, so many sweets items. That is true. I will not eat every pack by myself, but this is Crunky, and Crunky is a chocolate bar. It's made by Lotte, and it's a pretty sweet brittle chocolate bar, and inside is rice puffs, like a Rice Krispie, and it's got a crunchy chocolate taste. These are really good to have with friends. George said you like them cold. They actually say you can enjoy this as it is or cold. You could even put it in the toaster if you would like. But we will get it. Oh, no problem, Lemmy. I have a bunch of these at one point that were from Kimetsu no Yaiba, very popular anime and manga. I'm sure I don't have to surprise you guys, but it comes in a foil, and it looks like just a breakaway chocolate bar. It's quite tasty, but on the back you can actually see it has some crunchiness to it. Sorry, the autofocus isn't going to work because I got it turned off, but let's see if we can get a little ASMR. Ooh, yeah, that redlined it. But they actually break off, thus the crunky. The little rice balls just make all the difference. I'm going to tell myself I'm not going to eat all of this today, but I will definitely probably eat that entire chocolate bar as soon as the stream ends, or maybe before. The last thing that I have today is the baked cheesecake tart drink, and it says, warning, it does contain milk. Japan has, I might have blinked off for a second there. I really hope not. But Japan has a lot of seasonal drinks, and I do a lot of shorts for different drinks and whatnot. This one should be interesting. Oh, yep, I was correct. It did blink off. My camera will only go for 30 minutes before it stops. But it says to keep it at under 10. It contains milk. There's a code if you're interested in it. Please look online, but give it a shake. Ooh, yeah. If you've never seen a found in Japan short, this is what they're like. This is the baked cheesecake tart. Doesn't have a smell outside. A little bit of Japan, who I mentioned earlier, is now in the chat. Another Kansai streamer, foodie, musician, check out his channel. It will definitely be awesome for you if you like that type of content. So it doesn't taste like cheesecake. Anybody who's ever been to Japan, Japanese cheesecake and Western cheesecake are completely different. A like Western cheesecake is heavy and thick, and a Japanese cheesecake is light and fluffy. Unless it's a Rhea cheesecake, and then it's like gooey. But it kind of tastes like custard, but it has like a caramel aftertaste. It's very smooth. For me, it's not overly sweet. Let's see if we can double up Crunky and this and see if we can't get like a chocolate. I can say for sure that is a no. I think the Crunky, which costs 88 yen, is better than the baked cheesecake tart, which costs 135 yen. But I will probably save some of that for my family to try when they come home, because I don't think I'll be drinking anymore. You mentioned that, George, but actually someone in the Gaijin Eats Facebook page showed a picture of a Beard Papa drink. And Beard Papa are cream puffs that are stuffed with whipped cream. If I can find that drink, I will try that one, because they're really good. But I think I'm going to stop eating and drinking that. And maybe I can grab something real quick from outside. We'll do a little botany lesson. This is called mimosa, and this is a type of bush that blooms this time of year. And each one of these little yellow pods explodes, and when it does, they become like a bright tennis ball. I believe it's a variety of touch-me-not, but they have these interesting like fern leaves, and then just all these buds. I'm actually drying this one out to hang in my house, so that it can be a decoration for all of springtime. But once the each pod erupts, then they will die. So I'm trying to dry it out before then, and then have it in my house. But again, this is a mimosa. I kept saying mimosa for a while, and my wife was like, no, no, no. But they are bright, bright, bright yellow. You can see them, they stick out like crazy. But yeah, I really like this bush's color. So I'm going to put this back outside to not drop anything. Sorry about that. So let's see, which side is that? This one? Over there is the tenagui that I change in a lot of my videos, and right now it's set on sakura. In probably 3 weeks, we will change it to be a koi for koi nobori, or Boys Day, which is in the beginning of May. And I will change the tenagui. Let me. We have a bunch of different tenagui, the hand towels that we hang up, and just to give you an idea, each one of these is for a different season or a time, but maybe, yeah. So for Boys Day, which is in a minute, we will actually hang up this one. Very colorful. Has like a pinwheel. And Sakai City, where I'm located, is very famous for making these. I actually went to a festival a couple years ago, and at that festival, I made my own. And it looks like this. So I painted this by hand. It took a while, but I guess this way, because this is my koi, and he will get hung up probably mid of next month. But yeah, it's really nice. Do I put the tenugui in a frame? Yes. Over here, that frame will hold the tenugui, and we pull it taut. And we actually have another tenugui here and another one in another room, and we rotate them throughout the year, except for the one that's hanging up there, which it says has been somebody's birthday for the last 4 years. I guess we just forget to change it. But yeah, tons and tons and tons. I do kendo, which will start today, and I have lots of tenugui. So many tenugui, but get this folded correctly so I don't get in trouble, because it'll put wrinkles that are impossible to get out later. Tej, hello and welcome. So I think that's probably going to be it for today, because we're getting close to the 45-minute mark, and like I said at the beginning of the video, I have a Hinamatsuri video that I should be editing right now, as well as a video from my trip to Domyoji Tenmangu, which I took with A Little Bit of Japan, who's in the chat now. And I'm going to work on those and try to get those out, and some shorts in the next couple of days. Thank you. Do they have a sour cream drink, is what George just said. And yes, there is, and I've had it, and it is tasty. But thank you, everybody, for joining me for stuff that can be found in Japan. The Saba Sushi and mountain vegetables, along with the crunchy bar, were delicious. The baked cheesecake and the drink, not so much. But I look forward to seeing you guys again in another video for things that can be found in Japan. Mata ne. Bye bye.